your Hillies.
We are coming to you tonight from Haverhill Stadium, where the Hillies of Haverhill High School will host the Raiders from Central Catholic High School. Good evening, and welcome to Haverhill High School football on HC Media, the hometown station of Hilly Nation. Alongside Matt Belfiore and Lindsay Paris, I'm Bill Robert, and tonight we bring you another evening of Hillies football action. Although with the win tonight, I think it's going to be more like Chili's football action. Anyway, our coverage of tonight's game is being brought to you by our fine sponsors.
Please. On behalf of the City of Haverhill, the Haverhill Athletic Department, Haverhill Athletic Director, Mr. Tom O'Brien, and myself, Johnny Mack, the voice of the Hillies, I'd like to welcome you to historic Haverhill Stadium for Friday night high school football.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Tonight's matchup between Central Catholic and your Haverhill Hillies.
Yes, like I said tonight, it'll be Hillies football, or should I say Chili's football.
On midfield, as we welcome the captains for the coin toss for this Halloween football classic.
Our coverage of tonight's game is being sponsored by Haverhill Bank, with 6 locations to serve you. Azul Mexican Restaurant, 316 Groveland Street in Haverhill. State Line Pet Supply, 147 Plastow Road in Plastow, New Hampshire. Aroma Joe's Coffee, with locations in Bradford and Haverhill. J&R Gutters, 213 Main Street in Plastow. And Joseph's Trattoria, I should say, 6 Moulton Way in Haverhill. Well, the Hillies' 3-game winning streak came to an end last week in Methuen after scoring 42 points in each of their previous 2 games. The offense only managed 6 points against the Rangers, who piled up the points in front of their home crowd at Nicholson Stadium. Final score from last Friday night, Methuen 45, Haverhill 6. This loss brings the overall record of Coach Rob Pike's team to 3-4 on the season, with 2 games left to go in this season. They sit in 4th place right now in the 5-team MVC Large School Division. After this, the Hillies will take on Lowell on Thanksgiving Day. Tonight's opponent, the Central Catholic Raiders, come into tonight's game after taking the W against Andover last week. Not just a win, mind you, but a big win, as they took down the Golden Warriors 38-20. This puts their record at 4-3. They're in the mix near the top of the MVC standings right now, along with Andover and the first place team, the aforementioned Methuen Rangers. And that gets us up to tonight's matchup. Will the Hillies get back to 500, or will the Raiders rack up win number 5? The answer to that question is coming up next as we bring you Haverhill High School football live tonight on HC Media. And so they're in the middle right now for the coin toss. We'll see who winds up getting the kickoff now. And once again, a lot of action. We've had some good games here so far this year at Haverhill Stadium. Tonight's opponent is going to be challenging.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is at this time that I ask, if you're able, please rise, remove your caps, facing the left goalposts, for this evening's singing of our national anthem, tonight performed by Valerie Terabai.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we
Another fine rendition of the national anthem tonight here at Haverhill Stadium as the Hillies get set to take on the Central Catholic Raiders. Now, you may remember the first game this season. Central Catholic, Andover. Andover came in and they beat the Hillies by a score of 49-0. Well, those same Andover Golden Warriors went last week to face the Central Catholic Raiders, and the Raiders actually won. They beat Andover by a score of 38-20. So Andover had a big win over Central Catholic, but Andover just had a big win over Haverhill. But then basically Central Catholic had a big win over Andover. So as a result, it was going to be a super challenge tonight for the home crowd here, for the Hillies, the home club. Getting set for the kickoff, and once again, like it's been for the last couple of weeks, Haverhill is choosing to receive. And they've also chosen this side of the field, which means that they're going to have the wind to their backs in the second and fourth quarter, which is always a good thing.
Kicking off for Central Catholic.
There we go. And the ball goes up, and it's a pretty good kick. Fields it about, muffs it, but he gets it back. A little bit of a juggle there at about the 7-yard line, but he's able to get out. Nice run there, and he gets some good yardage out of it, some good field position opening for the Hillies. And I believe that was, was that?
And that return is going to be spotted at the Haverhill 25-yard line. First down for the Hillies.
Not sure if that was, it looks like number 11, Brewer Murray, but not sure if it was or not. Nonetheless, they're going out right now to take their first snap of this first series here. So here we go. Another Friday night here in Haverhill, Hillies football, coming to you live on HC Media. And right now, basically, they've got all their receivers out to the left, and it's a handoff. And he gets out a little bit and still up. And I think he's got first down yardage there. That's Stabby Baptiste, first down there. Nice play there. Gets the first down yardage.
Ball's going to be spotted 37.
So now it's going to be first and 10 for the Hillies at their own 37-yard line. Nice way to come out and, as they say in the film Bull Durham, announce your presence with authority. And now they're going to mix it up a little bit here. Now they've got the 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, and then they've got 1 in the backfield along with the Michael Bako, the QB. And quick throw, gets it out, and that's to Jesus. To Jesus, gets around a tackle. He's got another first down and gets into Central Catholic territory.
Complete, and that's good enough for another Haverhill first down.
Nice play there for the Hillies, and it gets them all the way into Haverhill territory.
Into the Raiders territory.
So there we go now. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Hillies at the Central Catholic 49. So this, as we mentioned, is the second to last game of the regular season. Next one's going to be in November. They're going to be on the road at Colley Stadium to take on the Lowell Red Raiders. Tonight, it's just the Raiders. And Bako has it. He hands it off. A little bit of space there. I think that's Baptiste again. Baptiste cuts inside. Still there. And stopped just short of another first down. He's going to go down at about the 40. Couple of nice moves, though. A jump, a juke. Just gets through a couple of defenders there. And is able to get really good first down yardage for the Hillies. Second down and 1 now from the Central Catholic 40.
Central 40-yard line.
And this is what the Hillies need. Last week, they suffered a big loss at the hands of Methuen. They only scored 6 points, so they need to get going quick tonight, get some momentum in there, especially since the Central Catholic team is definitely a formidable club. And Bako looking for some signs from the sidelines. There we go. Once again, they've got 1 to the left, 3 wide to the right, 1 in the backfield. Bako takes the snap, and does he hand it off? Yes, he does. And he tried to extend, but he was able to get back, I think, to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so that's going to be back at the 40, so it's going to be third down and 1 now for the Hillies. So here we go, big play here. And I mean, no matter what, we have not seen the Hillies punting unit much this season. Normally, if it's 4th and short, they'll go for it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, it's 3rd and short, 3rd down and 1 from the Central Catholic 40. And once again, same formation, 1 to the left, 3 to the right. Oh, and now Bako's under center. I think he's just going to try a QB sneak. He calls his own number. Can he get the push? I don't think so.
Baco on the keeper.
Last second, he just went up to the line, went under center.
Short.
Maybe grabbed about a half yard, if that. No, they're putting the ball back on the 40. In fact, he might have even lost a few inches on the play. So we were talking about 4th and short, and now it is 4th and short. And Baco talking to the coaching staff. I think coming off right now, that's 15. That's Alvarez. That's 13, Temple. Actually, come to think, I think it might have been Temple who did that kickoff return. But anyway, current player, 4th and 1. Big play for the Hillies there. They need to get to the 39, and it goes them back. Oh, Baptiste is actually stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but there's a flag on the field.
On the carry.
Depending on who the penalty is going against, this could be a first down for the Hillies or a 4th and 6. In which case, you might have to rethink that punting situation. And nope, actually, the penalty is against Haverhill. The penalty has been declined, and so now Central Catholic will take over at their own 40-yard line. Let's see, they actually put it at the, let's see. So they spotted about the 41, so Baptiste didn't have enough forward progress to even make it back to the original line of scrimmage. So Central Catholic will now take over on downs, and they've got 1st and 10 now from their own 41-yard line. Really good field position. Here we go. So they've got everyone tight to the line right now. Nobody out wide, but they're still in the shotgun. And we got a man in motion, and it gives give it right to, that's a, let's see here. Still got it. And then down he goes. Actually pushed back a little bit too.
Mora on the carry.
And that's Mora with the carry there. And he's going to be pushed back somewhat.
Luis Roman in on the stop for the Hillies.
Still able to get some yardage out of it though. Good first down yardage there. It'll be a 2nd and 6 now. Excuse me. 2nd down and 6, and he just barrels right up through the line. Got a good head of steam behind him, just barrels through and gets the first down and gets into Haverhill territory.
And that's good enough for a first down.
So now it'll be 1st down and 10 at the Haverhill 49-yard line.
The ball's going to be spotted at the Haverhill 49-yard line.
1st and 10 on the 49. And Central Catholic is on the move. And once again, nobody out wide. They've got everyone tight in. Last time they did that, they just barreled their way to a 1st down. Looks like he's in the pistol right there. And he's actually going to go for a pass. Let's see. Quick pass. He's got it now. He's got his man, and he is taken down. Nice tackle there.
Pass to O'Keefe is complete.
I think the player didn't think he was actually on the ground yet. He didn't think he was down. The tackle, I believe, was made by number 18. That's Riley Faulkner.
Radis in on the stop for the Hillies. But that's good enough for a 1st down for the Raiders. That ball is now spotted at the Haverhill 31-yard line.
All right, so here we go. Once again, it's 1st down yardage from that one, so it's now on the 32. And that quick pass, once again, he's out in the flat, he's in the open, and he's got it, and he might be all the way down there. He's in. That's a quick touchdown. I believe that was Drew Alsop there.
Pass to Schoenfield is complete. That's good enough for a touchdown, Central Catholic.
So all of a sudden, Central Catholic up by a touchdown. So on the roster I've got here, it's the pass going from Caden Smith to Drew Alsop. Alsop, the senior, ran it in. And so they're going for the 1-point conversion here. They're set with the kick. And the kick goes up, kick goes through.
And the PAT is good.
So there we go. So right off the bat there, off their first possession, Central Catholic marches it right down the field. A couple of running plays, a couple of pass plays, and all of a sudden they are up by a touchdown. And with 6 minutes left to go in quarter number 1, the score stands Central Catholic 7, and the Haverhill Hillies yet to touch the scoreboard. They had a chance, but it gets stopped on a 4th down at about the Central Catholic 40 after some nice offensive plays, but just couldn't get the ball through on 4th down. Central Catholic took over and just wasn't even a very long drive, and they just marched it right down the field. A couple of big running plays and then a couple of good pass plays, and each time they had somebody open basically out in the flat there, they just caught him, and from there, the last one especially, where Alsop got it and just ran it right through. And so here's the kick once again. Nice big kick, and that's going to head to the end zone. They're just going to take the touchback there. No return on that kick as it goes right through the end zone over the end line, and we will have the action starting at Haverhill's own 20-yard line. Last time out, they did have a nice return. They had better field position. This time, it's 1st and 10 at their own 20 after that touchback.
Yard line. First down for the Hillies.
So here comes the Hillies right now. And let's see how they're going to go about this here. They've got one man wide on either side, one wide to the left, one wide to the right. There's one in the backfield along with Bako. Bako calling signals, gets the ball, just hands it off, and he gets out wide. And let's see, he gets wrapped up right there and brought out of bounds, gets him, I think, about 5 or 6 yards. Stavi Baptiste with the run. And so he gets it all the way to the 25, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 now after that run from Stavi Baptiste for the Hillies.
That ball is going to be spotted at the 24-yard line of the Hillies. 2nd down.
Let's see, actually spotted more about the 24 than the 25. I'm just looking here from the angle I look at. The now down marker seems to be on the 25, but nope, it's on the 24. Just need the players in front of the ball to clear it out so I can see it there. So here we go, 2nd down now and 6 to go for the Hillies. And they're moving around some players there. Papa Nicolau, we haven't heard his name called yet today. De Jesus is out there too. We've seen him once or twice already. And once again calling signals back there is Bako. And he fakes the handoff. Let's see here. And long pass, can he get it to him? And let's see. Oh my goodness.
Bako's pass is incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd.
That was a bit of a juggle there, and it looked like after the initial contact he might have come down with it, but just could not get his hands on it. That would have been like a miracle catch. That would have been like shades of Edelman in the Atlanta Super Bowl. Not quite, though. And so now we're looking at what's supposed to be a 3rd and 6 now. Once again, the Hillies from their own 24. Big pass play attempt there. Bako had some nice protection, too. He had time to get that pass off. And he did put it on target. It's just he was covered. And he couldn't come up with the catch. Papa Nicolau setting up wide to the right. Here's the snap. And the throw goes out. And, it goes off the hands of Jathan De Jesus. And it's going to bring down 4th down here. And yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion we're going to see the punt team here.
4th down and 6.
4th down and 6 now for the Hillies at their own 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
And so they're setting up for the punt. And here comes the snap. Good snap. Good kick. Goes over everyone's head. And will it take a Haverhill-friendly bounce? It will. And it keeps on going. And it'll make it all the way down to about the 34 as it's trying to get some air convection going to try and move the ball a little further. But that's a very nice punt there.
4-yard line.
From the 24 to the 34. So you're talking what, about 10, 20,
cheerleaders are going
30,
through the stands selling 50-50 raffles.
almost, I think, 40 yards,
tonight's
something like
game.
that. Maybe 42, actually.
Pulling that number just
So
around,
42-yard punt
halftime
there. Nice punt. But with 4:33 left to go in this first quarter, Central Catholic has the ball again, and they're already up by a touchdown. And keep this in mind, because of how the opening kickoff went, Central Catholic is going to have the kickoff kicked to them in the opening of the second half. Onside kicks notwithstanding. We've seen that happen before. So here we go. At Smith, he's got 3 men out to the left. And just throws right there and shoot top catch. Although, not a shoot top catch.
And the ruling on the field is no
Incomplete.
catch.
Incomplete.
Second down.
The ball went a little too low. Try the shoestring catch, but nope, hit the turf. Oh, thank you. So here we go. This is now, let's see, second down and 10 for Central Catholic. And with it there now, that's Smith once again. He just takes it himself, and he's got a few yards out of it.
Smith on the keeper.
I think he got about 6 or 7 yards out of that. Let's see where they spot the ball. It looks like he could have gone all the way down to, say, the 42. Let's see where they actually spot it. Actually, no. He stepped out of bounds a lot earlier than I thought he did. So it's going to be on the 39. So that is going to be third down and 5 now for Central Catholic. And we'll see what happens here as far as, although last time they had a fullback deep, and he just ran and basically just blew his way through everything. They've got 2 wide on either end now. Here we go. Here comes the snap. It's low, but he gets it now. He's just going to take it by himself again. Can they get him? Let's see. Can they? Oh, they can't stop him. They can't stop Smith. They thought they had him a couple of times, but he was just elusive enough to get to that first down yardage, and all of a sudden, we're moving the chains once again.
Spotted at the 44-yard line of Central Catholic.
And the winds are picking up here.
Raiders.
This call of Haverhill Hillies football brought to you by the joys of gaff tape. So I'm not chasing my script all around the place here. As Haverhill makes a switch on defense, the ball is now right at the 45-yard line, but still good enough for a first down. And that was the quarterback Smith there that just legged it out. So now he's under center. He's got 1 wide left, 2 wide right coming out now, and he hands it off and stopped right there. That's going to be number 22, Caden Chase. He actually is still able to get a few yards out of it. So it's Caden Smith hanging out to Caden Chase.
Chase on the carry.
So it's Caden, or something like that.
That ball's going to be spotted in the Hillies.
It's actually funny because one year when I was working at the other station I worked at in North Andover, we actually had, for crew members, we had an Aiden, a Braden, and a Caden. And I was trying to see if we could find a Dayton, but no, our alphabetical trip through the Aiden stopped with the letter C. So once again, here comes Central Catholic, and right now it's second down and about 5. Ball is on the Haverhill 49, and Smith gets it once again. Oh, the handoff there, he is stopped, but once again, looks like he might have gotten enough, or nope, actually they're going to put him third down, so he stopped about a yard short.
He is on the carry. Ball is now going to be spotted at the Haverhill 46-yard line, third and short.
3rd and 1 from the 46 of Haverhill now. And the winds are picking up here in Haverhill Stadium. 1:33 left to go in this first quarter, I should say. 1:31 left to go until the second quarter. That's probably how I should have put it, but nonetheless. Here we go once again. In the shotgun, Smith just takes it, runs it, and he's got first down yardage, and then a lot more. And he gets it over the 40, makes it to about the 38-yard line. So once again, Central just continuing their steady march. I know their first scoring play was a big play. It was a 32-yard pass play, but here it's almost like they're averaging about 5 yards a carry, which is, if you're averaging around 5 yards a carry, you're going to make a lot of first downs in this game. Penalties notwithstanding. And so, wow, they've got everyone spread out now. You've got 2 wide on the left, 1 wide on the right. Smith in the shotgun, takes it, looking for, up, he heaves it up there, and that's just going to be out of bounds.
That pass was incomplete.
A little too far, put a little too much mustard on that one.
Second down.
But that'll stop the clock with 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And Central Catholic knocking on the door. Yeah. Kind of like Sheldon Cooper. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Those of you who watch sitcoms are laughing right now. The rest of you are going, what the heck is this guy talking about? So here we go. So here's the situation there. 2nd and 10 now. Central Catholic is on the Haverhill 38-yard line. 2nd and 10. They just took a shot for the end zone. It did not connect. And so once again, we've got everyone wide out either way. And here we go. There's a snap. And once again, oh, he's still running with it. He might have first down yardage by himself there. If not, he's darn close.
Cowan on the carry.
All the way down to about the 29-yard line. No, actually, they stopped him at the 30. But still, once again, 3rd and 1, and the way they are running this ball here.
Stop on that play by number
you don't want to say it's a foregone conclusion, but they're running the ball really well right now. They're getting the ball to people in space, and they have time to kind of build up a head of steam and just run right through everybody. Central Catholic looking to add to their lead. Here's the snap, and that's a handoff, and he's got it right through. He's got first down yardage. They're going to push him back, but I do believe his, let's see, where did they mark his forward progress? Because he might not have gotten as far as, nope, they just,
and that's going to be good.
They put the one up and they're moving the chains. So that's another first down. His forward progress did take him over the first down line.
First down.
So here we go now. So it's the ball is on the Haverhill 27-yard line now.
That'll be the end of
and that'll do it for quarter number 1 here. So far, we've seen some action from both teams, but the scoring so far, it's been Central Catholic, basically. They scored the lone touchdown of this quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, the score stands: the Central Catholic Raiders 7 and the Haverhill Hillies 0.
For tonight's game, and they have some refreshments down there as well. And say thank you to them for all the hard work that they do throughout the year. Special thanks from me up here in the booth to the boosters for everything they do.
All right, so here's the situation. Central Catholic has the ball to start the second quarter here, and they are marching further into, Haverhill territory. 1st and 10 right now from the 27. And they've got 3 men wide to the right. Smith has the ball, throws it, and it's caught. And he might have a clear path. Indeed, it is there. 9 seconds into the second quarter.
Central Catholic, number 7, Drew O'Keefe.
Drew O'Keefe, number 7, is the receiver there. And so, Central Catholic, twice they've had it, twice they've scored it. And we're going to be chasing all kinds of things tonight here in the stands with this wind whipping up all over the place here. I might even have to go over to cover here. Pardon the noise as I try and get my hood on over the headset here. And the kick is good. So now it's going to be 14 for Central Catholic and still nothing for Haverhill yet. And Haverhill will get another shot at it now. So this is the last game for the home season for the Hillies. However, they are playing on Thanksgiving Day. They're playing at College Stadium in Lowell to take on the Red Raiders. It's a 10 a.m. kickoff, so if you're a fan of the Hillies and you want to check them out, head on down to College Stadium, which, if I remember right, is like really close to 495, so it's not that hard to get to. And so now everyone gets set for the kickoff. So first play from scrimmage in the second quarter. They had it on the 27. Central Catholic did. And it turned into one of those plays that we've seen a lot where basically it's a short pass, just one of those little dink and dunk passes, but all of a sudden the runner gets it and just gets elusive and nobody can get him. So it's a case of, it starts off with just a pass, but then the yards after the catch are really what makes the scoring play. We've seen a bunch of those from Haverhill this year too. And right now they're hoping they can put one of those together because they're down by a couple of touchdowns already. And here's the kick once again. And that kick sails, but once again it's into the wind now, and it takes a hop, and he gets it. And he's at the 20, and that's DeJesus. DeJesus runs one way, runs another way, and everywhere he runs, he picks up more Raiders.
DeJesus on that return.
His forward progress took him to about the 19.
Shagru in on the stop.
DeJesus trying to be elusive there, but unfortunately, just
ball's going to be spotted.
He was slowed down and stuck, and just more and more players just stuck onto him. So now with 11:43 left to go in this second quarter, it'll be the Hillies and their worst field position of this game so far, as they have it on their own 19 right now. And this is where they need to make something happen here. They have to get someone loose, be it Papa Nicolau or DeJesus or Baptiste. They just have to do something with it here. And Bako right now calling signals. And then looking towards the bench. Back in position, calling signals again. Here's the snap, and he hands it off to Baptiste. And Baptiste is wrapped up pretty much right at the line of scrimmage, if not a little behind.
And that's going to bring up second down.
Nope, actually it looks like you got about a yard, so it'll be second and 9 now, as the ball will be brought to the Haverhill 20-yard line. And so the coach has sent Bako in with the play. And out we come again. So now they've definitely got a big package out there. They've got one wide to the left, 3 wide to the right. One in the backfield. Bako calling signals once again. He's going back to throw this time. Here comes the pressure, but he's able to get it out. It's a screen pass. Baptiste has it now. Baptiste has some room to run. He's got the first down, and he's got more, and then he gets out of bounds.
That's good enough for a Haverhill first down.
So there we go.
The Hillies 32-yard line. First down.
Good play there.
Haverhill.
And the Central Catholic pass rush was getting in there a little bit, but Bako, just nice patience, got the screen pass out to Baptiste. Baptiste found some room along the sideline and got his way out to a first down. So that's a good result there for the Haverhill Hillies, trying to get some momentum here as they find themselves quickly down by 2 touchdowns. So another first down for the home club. Out they come once again. And let's see what they've got set up this time. Once again, they've got, actually this time they're going 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And Bako in back. Looks to be, they've got somebody in motion now. And they give them the ball. And it's a reverse, and then it's a throw. And, oh no! Oh no!
Interception.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one there. A handoff, then another handoff. Then they tried to throw it to Bako. Bako wasn't looking back though. He was just running forward, trying to get in position. Meanwhile, one of the defensive players for Central Catholic was able to run it and then just grab it as a pick 6. And yes, this is Haverhill TV, so I can say oh no on that particular touchdown. But nonetheless, 9:54 left to go. And we just said, it looks like we've got progress for the Hillies. Next play, they give up a pick 6 after a trick play. A trick play that went horribly wrong. And the extra point is good.
And the PAT is good. Ladies and gentlemen, along
so there we go. So
down there cooking up some nice food for tonight's game.
All of a sudden, it looks like the Hillies were getting momentum. Boom! One broken play, and all of a sudden, it's coming back the other way, and now they're down by 3 touchdowns.
Burgers, bacon, cheeseburgers, fried chicken sandwiches, tenders and fries, and most importantly, fried Oreos. All the food comes with
okay, this PA guy is making me hungry here.
See them, those guys are working hard down there. And you can get some food in you before you go home for the game. Thanks. Have a good night.
Yes, thanks. Now I'm starving. Thank you very much. Anyway. So once again, here comes the kickoff. And every time the Hillies have gotten the kickoff, they've started further back. The first one, they were right around the 30, and then they were at the 20, then they were at the 19. As DeJesus tried to run one back and really just get the all kind of just all congested up back there. And that's a low kick, a line drive there. It's going to take a hop, and it's going to go into the hands of, I believe that's going to be Alvarez. And he's still up. Okay, so they're bringing it the other way now. And the ball is going to be spotted probably around the 24-yard line. And that is indeed the return by Xavier Alvarez, number 15 for the Hillies. So it's actually funny because you think about it and it's like, oh well, you know that's a defensive touchdown and they give it right back. So that's good for the Raiders, right? Well, technically no, because their defense is still on the field. One of the things you want to do is you want to have your defense out on the field too long. Of course, it doesn't matter right now; they're up by 3. But I'm just saying, so the first from scrimmage there, Bako has it now, and Bako does not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. That Central Catholic defense right now is getting good penetration on the Haverhill offensive line.
4-yard line.
And let's see where they mark it here, because I think we've lost some yardage here. Let's see, or they're just marking it back at the 25. They're giving him forward progress to the 25. Looks like that because that's where they put the ball. So once again, the 25-yard line. That'll be the line of scrimmage for this play. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 9:38 left to go in quarter number 2. So now they've got 1 to the near side, 3 to the far side, 1 in the backfield, and here goes once again Bako calling signals, hands it off, tries to play fake out, and Baptiste still up. He's able to churn out a few extra yards.
He's advanced the ball to the Haverhill 30.
Nice little pickup there. We thought Baptiste might have been stopped right around the line, but no, he's able to leg it out, get 5 yards out of it.
Third down.
So that'll be a third down now, third down and 5. But obviously what they have to do here is they have to convert. Same package as last time. They've got 1 wide to the right, 3 wide to the left. Got 1 in the backfield too. Bako calling signals. A couple of defensive players jumping up there. Quick pass out, and he's got it now. Let's see. And he gets wrapped up right there. He did not make it to the first down line, I don't believe. That's going to be number 13, Abraham Temple. And where did they mark his forward progress? Actually, he did make it. He made it to the 35. So he did get the first down. Actually, the 30 between the 35 and the 36. So the Hillies still on the move with the football. This would be a nice time to basically just chain some plays together, keep that defense out there, get them all tired out. Same package once again, 1 to the right, 3 to the left. And we had a couple of players jump, and we got to, let's see how it winds up there. It's going to be offside. Encroachment there against, or encroachment, neutral zone violation, offside, whatever the current nomenclature is. Basically, Central Catholic jumped
against the Raiders. That's a 5-yard penalty.
So they jumped into the
first down,
neutral zone.
Ball now be spotted.
So that's going to give the Hillies a little break now as it gives them an extra 5 yards. Now it'll be first down and 5 from the Haverhill 41-yard line. And once again, you've got 1 to the near side, 3 to the far side, 1 in the backfield. And Bako looking at the bench, just getting the clearance. And then he moves his back there and runs him right in the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get too far, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a little more, but that's about it. So let's see, actually, he did make it back and actually got a couple of yards out of it, I think so. So we're talking now 2nd down and 3, or 2nd down and 4, my apologies. 2nd and 4, so they gave him 1 yard with the forward progress.
42-yard line.
So here we go once again, everyone in. $7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And once again, one near side, three far side, and once again, Bako just double checking here. He's set now, and here we go. There's a snap, and a bit of a screen pass, and it was basically he had to get rid of that one quickly. It was batted at the line of scrimmage, and it looked like one of the players might have come down with it, but not quite, so that'll be an incomplete pass. That'll be a third down there, and even as far back as he was from the line of scrimmage, that Central Catholic defense got in there really quickly. So we're talking third down now. So here we go. It's now third down and about 4. And once again, this time we've got a couple of players moving around there. Alvarez moving out a little bit. So you get, once again, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Bako gets a snap, a little high, but he's got it now. And throw up the middle, and intercepted again. Intercepted again, and here come the, oh boy, he is blasted out of bounds. And that's another INT for the Hillies. And if we had to air this game on children's television right now, it would be this game is being brought to you by the letters TD and INT. 6.5 left to go in the half. And once again, we've got a change of possession as another interception has been thrown by Michael Bako of the Hillies. This time it wasn't returned for a touchdown. In fact, when they brought the player down out of bounds, they basically just blasted him. It was like a hockey hit, just knocked him right out of bounds. So here we go. So Central Catholic back to the line now. 1st and 10 for them at the Haverhill 43. And there's a snap. And they're doing play fakes. And finally they get it now. And oh boy, here we go. He's up. He's down now.
On the carry.
That's Mora once again on the carry. He gets it out to about the 36-yard line. So that's going to be a big first down play. We're looking at about 2nd and 3 now.
That ball is going to be spotted at the Haverhill 36-yard line.
It's going to be second and 3.
Down for the Raiders.
So here we go once again. Now we had a couple of high-scoring games here. Of course, you remember the first game we had this season where they were shut out by Andover. This looks like right now shades of that. Keep in mind, Andover beat the Hillies 49-0. And last week, Central Catholic beat Andover 38-20, and they've got another first down right now as they run it out once again, and that's all the way down to about the 15.
Chase on the carry.
So it's Caden Chase getting the carry and the
Faulkner
run there.
In on the stop for the Hillies. That is good enough for a Raiders first down.
Raiders first down.
Spotted the Haverhill 18-yard line.
So out they come once again, and this time they've got them spread out wide. Two left, two right, one in the backfield. And so he hands it off once again to Chase. Chase gets through everybody, still on his feet, still over. Once again, gets first down yardage, gets all the way down to about the 6.
Chase on that carry.
So no matter how you roll the dice, it's always coming up Central Catholic.
That's going to be good enough for another first down for the Raiders. That ball will be spotted at the Haverhill 6-yard line.
So he made it all the way down to the 6-yard line, and that's where they're going to have 1st and goal now. And keep this in mind. If they score here, they might still have time for another stop of Haverhill and then another possession, and then they get the ball to start the second half. So this is right now big defensive time here for Haverhill. But they get through the line of scrimmage, but still, they aren't able to bring him down. He just stays on his feet. And he gets to at least a 5, if not the 4. They're going to mark it looks like the 5. So that'll be a yard. It's 2nd and goal now from the Haverhill 5.
Brewer Murray in on that stop.
And we've got a timeout called. 4:17 left to go in the half.
Ball is now going to be spotted at the 5-yard line.
And right
Second
now,
down.
Any way you slice it, it's all Central Catholic. Every time they've had the ball, they've scored with it. And even when they haven't had the ball, one time they got a pick 6 for a touchdown too. So it's right now 21-0. It could be 28-0 in a very short time because right now they're second and goal, and the ball is at the Haverhill 5. And Central Catholic has had some very good success running it today. They've done some nice things on the ground. So you're thinking, Coach Rob Pike, what does he do for a halftime adjustment here? But so far, anything they've tried has been to no avail. They weren't able to move the ball successfully, and they can't stop the ball either. The ball's on the 5 right now, 2nd and 5. Or 2nd and goal, I should say, from the 5. And so here we go once again. Smith has it now. He's able to get around a little bit. He's just going to cut. Can he turn the corner? No, he throws. And, that is incomplete. He turned the corner. It looked like he was going to try and run for it, but then he saw someone open in the end zone, but he had to go diving for it, just could not get his hands on it.
That'll bring up 3rd down,
So it'll be 3rd and goal now from the 5. 4:07 to go in the half. So 3rd and goal from the 5. It is Central Catholic with the ball. And the wind picking up once again here at the stadium. And right there, he's got the pass, gets it to him. Can he get inside? No, he can't. Nice job there by the Haverhill defense. Open field tackle.
Is complete, but stopped on the play.
So it's going to be 4th down now. He had the pass. He had the runner turning the corner, headed for the end zone. But one of the Hillies defenders just wrapped him up, brought him right down and out of bounds. Good bit of open field tackling there. There's nobody around him. He tried to make a move. He wasn't going for it. Just grabbed the body, took him right down. Nice defensive play there from the Haverhill Hillies. So now the question is, what do you do here? Looks like they're going to they're going to go for it from the 2. And here we go. He's got the ball. He's just going to run with it now, and he's in.
Touchdown, Raiders.
From the 2-yard line.
Number 5.
Running play.
Caden Smith.
Caden Smith, the QB there, with 3:12 left. And if you're the Hillies, what do you do now? You're down by 4 scores. And you're going to have to kick it to them in the second half. And so far, their kicking team has been spot on tonight. So far tonight, we've had 2 pass plays, a running play, and a pick 6. And that kick is, oh boy, nope, no good.
PAT is no good.
That wind picking up, and you kind of start just go, "Woo." Mother Nature's like, yep, nope, not this time. So that one was no good, no PAT. And so as a result now, it is 27-0 with 3:12 left. And obviously, first step is if you're Haverhill, obviously you want to score. But if you're Haverhill right now, you want to just hang on to the ball till the end of the half and make sure that Central doesn't get another chance to score before the end of the half, because then they've got the ball to start the second half. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, happy Halloween, everybody. Hopefully you're having plenty of tricks or treats tonight. So far, the one trick we saw wasn't a treat. It was actually just a handoff to a handoff and then a pass, but unfortunately never really connected and wound up getting brought back the other way for a touchdown. So that trick wasn't much of a treat tonight, but nonetheless, it's been kind of a busy night for Central Catholic. They're getting set to kick it off right now. Here we go. And that's another kick once again, and it's going to get held up once again. You see, basically, you can see the windsocks on the goalpost. They're coming right in here. And with it now, I think that's Baptiste with it. And he gets pulled over.
That return.
Stavi Baptiste gets it all the way up to the 26-yard line.
24, Cameron Bennett.
Cameron Benet with the stop for the Central Catholic Raiders. And so now,
that ball is going to be spotted at the Haverhill 27-yard line.
the question is now, what do you do? Can you Can you keep it on the ground enough to get some first down yardage? Because they haven't been able to do that consistently tonight. And after the last couple of drives, after the last couple of possessions, they might be a little, reluctant to go to the pass. But now, interesting formation there. We got no one wide to the left. They've got 3 wide to the right. And now back in motion. We've got a whistle here. And I think, we've got motion. Yep.
False start.
False start on the Hillies, so they're going to be pushed back another 5 yards.
Penalty.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 now. It'll be 1st and 15 from about the, looks to be the 23-yard line. 22, pardon me. So from the 22-yard line, well, between the 22 and 23, but nonetheless, the 5-yard penalty. This is the other thing. Obviously, you want to move the ball. You want to move the ball forward. Obviously, you've had people lose yardage already on plays. You don't want to give away more with penalties, and that was on the line. That was a motion penalty there. So here we go once again. We got one to the left, one to the right, a couple in the back, and now Bako has it. Bako throws and
Bako's pass
went over to Jesus' head. Went over everyone's head, luckily.
That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Hillies.
Yeah. So it's 2nd and 15 now for Haverhill. A couple of players come off, a couple of other players go on. Coming off there, we see Jaden Berube walking off. And Bako coming in with the play. They come up to the line right now. Let's see what they've got here. Okay, so they've got 1 wide to the near side, 3 wide to the far side. They've got 1 in the backfield, and he's calling signals. Here we go. Here's the snap. And he hands it out to Baptiste. Baptiste, he tries to turn the corner, but then he is brought even further back.
Perez.
Number 34 with the tackle then. That's Reese Dewar. I'm sorry, that was not Baptiste. That was Perez. That's Lucas Perez, number 7. And so he gets knocked back even more. So now it's 3rd, and it looks like about 17. Things looking a little more dire. Right now they're working with an empty backfield here. They've got 2 out to the near side, 3 out to the far side here. And here we go. Bako calling signals. He goes now. He's just going to heave it there. He gets the pass over, and is that picked again? Nope, incomplete.
And Bako's pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up 4th and long.
Bako dodged a bullet there. And let's see what they're going to do here. It looks like they're going to be punting it away here as Bako comes to the sideline. Of course, considering some of what we've seen from them tonight, this might be a time for a crazy fake, but this would be absolutely insane. I believe that's Papa Nicolau who's going to get the punt. Nice little bit of a line drive there, and stops and, actually hits the edge and stops pretty much dead. Does not take a Haverhill-friendly roll.
And that punt will be down.
And Central Catholic will have it inside Haverhill territory. Looks to be about the 44-yard line. So that's where they will pick up this next possession.
Central Catholic.
With 2:11 left in this second quarter. Let's see, where do they put the ball down? Actually, they put the ball down at the, they say it's at the 45. So, yeah, 45, 1st and 10. Or is it the 44? They're still trying to get everything in place here. No, that looks like the 44, so. I got to straighten out the other chain first, though. Yep, so between the 45 and the 44, closer to the 44, actually. So here we go once again. Once again, Caden Chase calling signals. He's got 3 wide to the near side now, 1 wide up top. And the throw goes, and he's got his man. And he just gets through everybody. Finally gets brought down there. That's a Drew Alsup. Alsup already has a touchdown. And it looked for a couple of seconds there like he might have another one.
The show field is complete. That's good enough for a first down.
That's going to be another first down.
On the play made by number 6, Ryan Bates.
Ryan Bates with the stop. Time running down here, and let's see, once again we go over, and oh boy, here he goes through. I think that's Caden once again. That's going to be Caden Chase. And everyone's giving chase.
On the carry.
Someone finally caught him, but meanwhile, he's all the way down to the 6.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal to go.
So here we go. They've got the ball. Let's see, and they're just doing the hurry up right now. They give it to Chase once again. I'm sorry, not Chase. Chase gives it. Actually, no, that's right. I'm getting my Cadence mixed up here. Caden Smith handed off to Caden Chase. And so let's see here. We've got second down and goal now. Still on the 6.
Anthony Shigara in on that stop for the Hillies.
So here's the story right now. It's 118. And literally, Central Catholic could march this in and maybe still have time if they can force a 3 and out to do something again.
Timeout.
But there's going to be a timeout now called. And for Central Catholic, it's like, what the heck do we do now? And for Haverhill, it's like, what the heck do we do now? Although in different ways. But Haverhill obviously in a big hole right now.
Round of applause for the cheer squads down there tonight on this cold Halloween night. Good job.
And the cheer squad in costume tonight. Nice job from the Hilly cheer squad. So let's see, the ball now is on the 5-yard line. It is second and goal, 1:18 left to go in the half. And they want to march this one in. They want to get some more points before the end of the half and then come back and get some more to start the second half. So right now it's Caden Smith calling signals. Gets the snap. He's going to run it. There's a hole that opens up, and Caden Smith goes right in. And I believe he's got another touchdown.
Caden Smith on the keeper.
Another touchdown.
Central Catholic.
Yep. He ran it in last time, and he ran it in this time. Last time he ran it in from the 2. This time he ran it in from the 5 with 1:12 left. So that was, I don't think even a minute had elapsed since the last touchdown. So right now, Caden Smith, he's thrown for a couple, he's run for a couple. And Haverhill's thrown for 1, but unfortunately it went the other way. And let's see, it goes up again, and that goes right through. A little bit more of a line drive there. So with 1:12 left to go in the half, it's 34-0 now in favor of Central Catholic. And with 1:12 left, it's decision time. It's like, do you try and throw one down the field, or you just try and take a knee and run out the clock? I guess it depends on where their field position is, but. Or basically just try and hang on to the ball for the last minute, 12 seconds. So the Raiders getting ready to kick once again. You are watching Haverhill Hillies football right here on the hometown station of Hilly Nation, HC Media. Thanks for coming out tonight and checking out the game. Thanks for tuning in. And so here we go. Boom! Up it goes, and that's a bit of a line drive there. And fielded cleanly. He'll come out with it now. I think that's Alvarez. Alvarez. Actually, no, I'm sorry, that's number 19. That's Angel Luis Huertas.
Alvarez on the return.
Or was it? I thought I saw 19, but that could have been 15. I thought.
And that ball is going to be spotted at the Haverhill 37-yard line. First down. Actually,
once again, Haverhill's getting better and better field position, but they're not able to do anything with it here. So right now they've got 1st and 10 on their own 37. 1:05 left to go in the half here. They've got 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right, 1 in the backfield, and Bako is calling signals once again. And now we've got Baptiste in motion, and empty backfield now, and Bako, he's just going to sling it. No, I don't think they're going to be able to get there. He tried to send Baptiste out there, but just a little too far. Probably about, maybe like 2 or 3 steps ahead of him. However, keep in mind once again that you have to factor in the fact that if you look at the flag and if you look at the windsocks and the goalposts, they're all heading that same way. So it's 57 seconds left in the second quarter, and right now you've got the wind at your back.
Hot dogs and the Hidden Pig food truck.
So it could be the wind to your back could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing if you're used to passing a certain way and all of a sudden the wind just catches the ball and then just picks it up and goes farther than you originally intended. But nonetheless, we've got right now 1 wide to the left, 3 wide to the right, and Baptiste has it now. And is he able to turn the corner? Nope, he just runs right to the sideline.
On the carry.
But once again, that stops the clock, and that only gives them a couple more yards. So it's now going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 right now for Haverhill.
3rd down.
Once again, what are they going to do here? They need to hang on to this ball for the next 51 seconds if they can.
Again, the cheerleaders.
Part of me would say, is it Hail Mary time? But I think that's part of what they tried with that long pass attempt to Baptiste that just went over him by a couple of steps.
Good luck to everyone, and thank you for all.
So here we go once again. We got one in the backfield, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and Bako calling signals again. Here's the snap. He's just going to go back, looking to pass. Oh, they've got 2 people right through, and the pass comes out, and it's caught. And that's the Jesus, and he gets away and gets more yardage, and that's a key play for the Hillies as it goes all the way into Central Catholic territory. I think it might be all the way down to the 40.
And that's good enough.
Jathan DeJesus.
For 1st down.
He was able to get the ball and then just turn around, be elusive, and get around that tackle and chug out some more yards there. And it looks like they're going to position the ball at about the...
personal foul against Central Catholic.
Oh, we also got a I missed the flag. There's also a personal foul penalty against Central Catholic. So all of a sudden,
that ball is now going to be spotted.
In addition to that big 1st down, all of a sudden they got big penalty yardage too. So instead of having a 1st down on the 40 right now, they've got a 1st down on the 25. So this could be the best opportunity the Hillies have had yet so far tonight. They almost get down this far before when they were stopped on their first drive, but here we go now. And once again, they've got DeJesus out to the left. They've got 3 out to the right. Bako and Baptiste in the backfield. And now Baptiste is in motion. And here we go, empty backfield. Bako has it. Bako with a throw. He's got him, Kenny. Oh, once again, he had DeJesus open, just threw it a little too much. Mustard on that one again.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring
incomplete pass. That'll bring down 2nd down, and it stops the clock. So it still gives them, at least 3 more legitimate shots at the end zone here. Even though right now they're down by 5 scores, getting something going into the rooms at halftime would be a nice boost. So it's 2nd down and 10 now from the 25-yard line. And once again, I mean, they were in their own territory, and then DeJesus made a nice catch and return and extended the play. But then right at the end of that play, there was a personal foul called against Haverhill that gave him another against Central Catholic rather, that gave Haverhill another 15 yards. So here we are right now. It is 2nd and 10 from the Concord from the Central Catholic 25. 32 seconds left. Bako once again going back for it. He's going to throw it there, and he's got it. And DeJesus has it. And he runs out of bounds, so he gets the 1st down, and he stops the clock.
And that's good enough for a Haverhill 1st down.
So it looks to be inside the 15 right now, probably about, I think, about the 10 or so. Let's see where they mark it here. They mark it at the 12-yard line. So here we go, 23 seconds left, and this is a huge opportunity for Haverhill here. And the other thing is they've made a couple of nice plays in the passing game, which is huge because of the fact that, they went to the pass earlier tonight, a couple of interceptions, and one of them turned and run back for a touchdown. So right now, the thing you need to do is you need to build more confidence in that passing game, and they've done that with a couple of nice tosses up on the far side to DeJesus. They've had a couple that have kind of gone a little too far now, but once again, this wind tonight is definitely blowing that way. It's blowing toward that end zone. So I think the wind's catching a couple of those balls. And we even saw it on the extra point attempt where the wind kind of caught the ball and just kind of said, yeah, no, you're not going through these posts this time. Which is why it's 34-0 instead of 35-0. But Coach Rob Pike going over it with his troops. 23 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10. They're about 13 yards away from pay dirt. So theoretically, they could leg out another first down and still have time for a couple more shots at the end zone. But of course, it's tougher now because obviously when you go to a pass play, the field, you're further down the field, so the field's more compressed, so you don't have that open space with the defenders that you would if you were around midfield or so. So here we go. Let's see. Baco's got Baptiste. Actually, no, it's an empty backfield. Baptiste went out, and he is in motion now. Baptiste has it, and he turns the corner, runs inside, catches the hole. He's still on his feet, and he's in, I think. I think we've got a touchdown. Let's see here. Or did he get pulled down early? I thought he made it all the way in. Let's see what we've got. I think he get down probably about the 1. So as I mentioned, they could get another first down and still have another chance at it. And this is what they've got now. So I believe the ball is on the 1 yard line. And we've got another timeout here. 8 seconds left in the half. And some excitement from the Hillies offense now. And so this is the key, though, where if you're going to be in this end of the field in the fourth quarter, you know, when you're talking about passing, you might want to take a little off the pass because the wind's going to pick it up a little more, I think. You know, because the wind is definitely blowing tonight. It is blowing left to right. So here we go. Let's see. They put the clock back to 13 seconds. So 13 seconds now. Ball is on the not even the 1 yard line. It looks like first down and subatomic particles there. They are really close. And what are they going to do here? Baptiste is in the backfield with Baco. They've got 2 out either way, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And got a man in motion. Here's the snap. He gives it to Baptiste now. Baptiste, oh, they caught him right away.
Baptiste
and let's see.
On the keeper. He's short of the goal line.
Yeah, Baptiste still short of the goal line. But it's second down. They've got 10 seconds left to go. So they still have time for another,
Ray Stewart
just punch it through here. So now it's second and goal.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left in the half. And another timeout now, as once again the Hillies are going over it with Coach Rob Pike. There's a lot going on here tonight. So here we go. Quick substitution for the Raiders. The ball is at the Central Catholic 1 yard line. Second and goal for the Hillies. The closest they've come to a score all night. And they would love to get this to go into the rooms at halftime. Ten seconds left in this half. And let's see how they set up here. On the left side, they've got De Jesus and also Papa Nicolau. They've got Baptiste in the background. And it looks like on the right side, they do have Temple and Alvarez. And now they've got Alvarez in motion. Here's the snap. Throw. Let's see. And looks like an incomplete pass. But it stops the clock. And it looks like
pass was intercepted.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't taken. It wasn't knocked down. The pass was intercepted. Oh my goodness.
Ball was going to be spotted at
Oh man, I did not see that. I just saw a bunch of players
1
there.
yard line.
But once again, we were talking about building up the confidence in the passing game. And they were trying to get through on the run. They went to the pass again, and unfortunately, that is the third interception thrown tonight for Michael Baco. And 3 seconds left. And we'll see what winds up happening here. Big disappointment. It looked like finally Haverhill was going to, as my Aussie friends say, stop the rot and get some points in, but they had the ball picked like right on the goal line. So basically, Central Catholic is going to be sending it pretty much in their own end zone just about as the ball was put on the 1 yard line. 3 seconds left to go in this first half, and no matter what, Central Catholic is going to get the ball to start the second half. So we'll see how things go here. And once again, they're in the shotgun, and he tries to run up. Oh, goodness! He's got some space, and he's got some yardage, and he's coming across, and they finally get him down, but for a second there, I had a vision of him getting loose, and all of a sudden it's just this crazy game getting even crazier. But that's not going to be the case as the half finally ends
And that's the half.
That is the half. And at halftime, the score stands. The Central Catholic Raiders 34 and the Haverhill Hillies nothing. You're watching Haverhill Hillies High School football right here on HC Media, the hometown station of Hilly Nation.
Basketball fans
and before we go to the halftime break, I'd like to remind you of our terrific sponsors that are helping us bring that game to you tonight. Haverhill Bank with 6 locations to serve you. Also, Azul Mexican Restaurant at 316 Groveland Street in Haverhill. State Line Pet Supply, 147 Plastow Road in Plastow, New Hampshire. Also, Aroma Joe's Coffee with locations in Bradford and Haverhill, and J&R Gutters, 213 Main Street in Plastow. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Joseph's Trattoria. They're located on 6 Moulton Way in Haverhill. So the band's kicking up and they're playing for halftime, so I'm just going to shut the microphone off and let's listen to the Haverhill Hilly Band for a while.
Please welcome back to the field, your Haverhill Hillies. And welcome back to the field, the Central Catholic Raiders.
Coming back for second half action here at Haverhill High School football here on HC Media, the hometown station of Hilly Nation. So the Hillies coming out, and we'll see what they talked about in the halftime break as Rob Pike took his team to the locker room there. So far, the scoring summary, I can give it to you in 2 words. Central Catholic scores. Okay, that's 3 words, but that's basically your scoring summary here. First quarter, they actually scored on their first drive from scrimmage. They scored on their second drive from scrimmage, and then they ran back a pick 6, and then they had a 2-yard run, and then a 5-yard run, both by the quarterback, Caden Smith. Caden Smith tonight, he has thrown for 2 touchdowns, he has run for 2 touchdowns, and one of the defensive backs ran for a touchdown too. So it's pretty much been all Central Catholic, and by the way, Central Catholic is also getting the ball to start the second half now. We'll see what happens this time. I mean, we've seen Haverhill do some funky stuff with onside kicks this year. We'll see if they have any plans to do anything like that. I mean, it would definitely be kind of a gutsy move as we see Leo Butcher Gonzalez go out there, and he handles the kicking duties for the Hillies. And once again, the team from HC Media here tonight to bring you this game. Thanks to our crew members tonight. We've got Lindsay Paris, we've got Jake LeBlanc, and we've got Aaron Scott here as well. All coming in to participate, help out with the act of bringing you this game tonight between the Hillies and the Central Catholic Raiders. So Central's going to get the kick to start this second half. And keep in mind, I mean, the closest that Haverhill got, they made it all the way down to the 1-yard line, but unfortunately, once again, they had an interception just to end that drive with like 3 seconds left. So basically tonight you've had the quarterback, and let's see, it's onside again. I was wondering if they were going to do something like that. It was an onside kick. However, Central Catholic was ready for it. And so now they're going to take over with terrific field position. They've got it on the Haverhill 47, I think. So there we go. So they tried another onside kick like they have done in the past. However, this time, and they actually recovered a couple in the games we've covered before, but this wasn't going to happen.
47-yard line.
So the ball right now on the 47-yard line of Haverhill and Central Catholic ready to take over here. It is first down and 10 for the Raiders. And they've been raiding tonight. Offensive had 4 scoring plays. The defense has added 1 with a pick 6. And so here we go. Once again, everyone's in position now. They've got 1 out to the near side, 3 out to the far side. And once again, calling signals there is their quarterback, Caden Smith. And here we go. Caden Smith hands it off now instead of just to the other Caden there. Caden Chase. Too many C's here.
Chase on the carry.
Yes, indeed. The Hillies give chase, and they're able to get chase.
On the stop for the Hillies.
So now, let's see, that's about a 3-yard gain, so it looks to be 2nd and 7 now, and the ball's going to be on the Haverhill 43. So if you're just joining us, so far, Haverhill, they've had some opportunities but haven't been able to really take advantage of them. They get as far down as the 1 yard line the last time they had the ball just to end the second half, but unfortunately they threw an interception like right at the 1 yard line. And so it's been all Central Catholic tonight. They've scored 5 times, 2 times on passes, 2 times on quarterback runs, and once they intercepted a Haverhill pass and ran it all the way back. So it's pretty much been all Raiders tonight, and they've got the ball once again to start this second half, and Caden Smith gets it. He hands it out to Caden Chase. Chase is able to get more yards.
Chase on the carry.
Can he get it? He's really close. We'll see if they give him the forward progress enough to get him into first down territory. Let's see where they mark the ball here. And it looks to be at about the 38-yard line of Haverhill, so they didn't quite make it to the first down marker, but they're pretty close. It's 3rd and 2 now. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. And so here they go once again. Coming out, and once again we've got an even layout. They've got 2 receivers on the left, 2 receivers on the right, and they've got Chase in the background with Smith. Smith calling signals in the shotgun. And a couple of players moved. And once again, Chase has it. Oh, and here we go. Chase still has it. Big run there. Can they get him down? He's still up. He is still up, and he's still fighting.
Chase on the carry.
And finally, let's see here. Chase still has it. And they haven't blown the whistle yet. This could be one of those tush-push things like we see in Philadelphia. Let's see here. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Central Catholic.
So it's about 4. The line of scrimmage was about the 43. And all of a sudden, Caden Chase, ran it all the way with 9:58 left to go. And that hole gets deeper and much more cavernous for the Hillies. Extra point time once again. And so here, the odd thing here, they're rushing to the line. That's kind of interesting. And here we go. He puts down the ball. It's kicked, and let's see. That's kind of a low line drive kick, but it's through.
He is good.
So Caden Chase with the touchdown run there. So now it's 3 on the ground, 2 on the air, and 1 on defense. So now it's 41-zip in favor of the Central Catholic Raiders. And they've only basically burned 2 minutes off the clock. So 9:58 left to go in the third quarter. And the key for the Hillies right now, and then obviously they did still stick with it. Unfortunately, the ending drive of the second quarter didn't turn out the way they wanted, but still, they're still, in this game. That they haven't given up, and they're still fighting. They're still competing. But I mean, that play by Chase, he got loose, and then a couple of players had him, but then it just turned into this big mobile pig pile. Kind of looked like a game of Australian rules Twister. And he made it all the way down. And so once again, Central Catholic getting ready to deal off the football to the Hillies. And that's a big kick, and once again the wind's got it, and that's going to go into the end zone, and he's just going to let it go, and once again it will be a touchback. And then it actually goes off the support post for the goal post, so that's a pretty darn straight kick.
Line, that'll be first down.
So once again, the Hillies to take over on their own 20. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. If I may go a little Smokey and the Bandit on you here. So Halloween night here at Haverhill Stadium, and the cheerleading squad has done a nice job in doing their costumes up tonight. We've seen some folks in costumes tonight. I actually gave half a thought to dressing up as Howard Cosell, but then I'd be like, wait, I'm probably the only one who would get that one. Oh, the joys of getting old. We got a whistle here, there's a flag, and it looks like we've got a motion penalty again on Haverhill. So once again, the Haverhill offensive line getting a little jumpy there. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be a first down and 15 now from their own 15-yard line. So I was talking about the hole being pretty deep and pretty cavernous, and they're digging even more space right now, pushing themselves even further back with some offensive penalties. Just standard offensive line stuff. So let's see, we got one in the backfield, we got 2 out to either side, and Baco's back there calling signals. And now we've got Baptiste in motion. Empty backfield. Once again, we're going to whistle. And once
Flags
again,
on the field.
once again, it's the second time it's a false start against Haverhill. So Haverhill right now, before they can look for any help from anywhere, they've got to help themselves. Right now, they're not doing that.
Ball is now spotted at their own 10-yard line.
So now it's, let's see, it's first down and 20 now. First down and 20 here. And boy, that wind is rushing right in. And it's definitely going to be a hot cocoa night when I get home. And gets handed off. Baptiste has it there, gets stopped in the line, but then gets loose. He finds some space and gains back some of that penalty yardage. Looks like he got back to about the 17. So it's going to be second down and 13 now from the 17. Coming on right now, that's Lucas Perez for the Hillies. Looks like Baptiste coming off. And he seems to be walking a little gingerly. Not what I'd say good news for the Hillies. So here we go once again. We've got one wide to the right, three wide to the left. There's one in the backfield, and Baco's calling signals. He gets it now. He hands it off, and he is stopped right at the line and then pushed back more.
Perez on the carry.
Lucas Perez with the ball. And I think his forward progress brought him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Darwin Mendez
and not too much else.
For the Raiders. Third and long.
So it's third now, third and 13.
From their own 19-yard line.
So, let's see. Actually, it looks like he made a little yardage, so it's to be third and 11 now, actually. The ball spotted at the 19-yard line. So let's see what they're doing this time. Once again, they've got one wide to the right. They've got three receivers wide to the left. Papa Nicolau's in there. I believe DeJesus is in there as well. He's got one man in the backfield, and Baco calling signals right now. Here's the snap. He's going back. He's going to pass. And let's see. He gets it out, and that is complete. And it's a first down, and he's taken down right at the 32-yard line. Time to move those chains. First down, Hillies.
Baco's pass. Papa Nicolau.
Papa Nicolau, his first catch of the night, at least the first one that we've seen.
And that's good enough for a Haverhill first down.
Papa Nicolau, he's a speedster. You get him the ball and you get him some space. Look out.
33-yard line, first down for the Hillies.
Hopefully they can incorporate him into the offense a little more tonight. Now we're at just about 7:10 left to go in this third quarter. And we're seeing some life in the Hillies. And once again, they've got this time three out to the right, one to the left. And he's going to pass it again. That pass goes out, and it just goes ahead. And then he's hit from the back afterwards.
And Baco's pass
I think that was
incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
I think Alvarez was the intended receiver there, Xavier Alvarez, number 15. So it's now second down and 10 from the Haverhill 34. Or is it the 33? It's the 33. It is the 33-yard line. And so they flipped it this time. They've got the three out wide to the right, one out wide to the left. Still one in the backfield. And they faked it. And then, just that zip goes in. They tried to do that fake, and this time I actually caught it. Last two games they did that play. I got fooled by it, but this time I caught it, where Baco held onto the ball and then tried to throw a dart over the middle to Papa Nicolau. But unfortunately, he did not get there. He was probably about a step or two behind, which is too bad, because if he had caught that at a full gallop, he had momentum and maybe gotten Haverhill another first down. As it stands now, it's a third down and 10. And once again, I mean, obviously, since they're on this side of the field, with the coast near hash mark, you're going to see three wide on the right, one on the left. And we've got Papa Nicolau in motion now. And, that is blocked, and it's still loose, and finally goes to ground. It actually went through a couple of sets of hands, couple of sets of Raider hands. They were lucky. They dodged a bullet there. That could have been easily intercepted where it was being juggled between a couple of players. Just sitting here waiting for that ball to finally hit the ground, and it finally did. But as a result, after that nice first down play, basically they can't move the ball again. So it looks like we've got another punting situation. And keeping in mind right now, you've got it, and the wind is in your face, so that'll have an effect unless you try just to a line drive kick. Not much hang time, but just fired out of there. And that's a high snap, but he's able to get it. But now he's got to run with it. And they're going to throw it, and he's caught it. He's caught it. Can he get to the first down? Oh, no, he can't.
Papanicolaou's pass is complete.
Papanicolaou completed the pass, but the receiver could not get to the first down marker.
Will take over at
so they give up the ball on downs. It was a kind of a gutsy play, and I believe the intended receiver
Central Catholic.
might have been. Actually, I'm not sure who that would have been, but I thought I saw Butcher Gonzalez out there, but I could be mistaken. I often am. Nonetheless, the end result of the play is it's given up on downs, and once again, Central Catholic will have the ball. 6:32 left to go in the third quarter. They've still got plenty of time. The Hillies they're definitely trying. They're doing what they can, but right now nothing seems to be succeeding. And once again, keeping in mind, as I mentioned at the outset of the game, this is a tough team we're talking about here. You remember Andover came in the first game this season. They came in here and they beat the Hillies 49-0. Last week, that same Andover team was beaten by this Central Catholic squad, 38-20.
Bring it second down. Ball's now spotted at the 37.
We're talking a big game here. They, by the way, while I was talking about all that, they did run a play from scrimmage, and they got a few yards out of it once again. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 6 from the Haverhill 38. There we go. Once again, 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. There's Smith in the backfield there. He's got one man behind him. He's got one wide to the left, 3 wide to the right. He goes to hand it off. And he's got it once again. He's loose. Oh, he is really loose. He's coming outside. He cuts the corner, and he could be. Let's see here. Nope, finally out. Oh, my goodness.
Colin on the carry. That's good enough for a first down.
That's a first down once again.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Haverhill 5-yard line. First and goal to go for Central Catholic.
And I think I see the number 8, which actually there are a couple of players with 8 on here, but the one I see would be Connor Cowan. Or is that number 1? Well, I don't have a number 1 on this roster, so I'm hoping it's number 8, but nonetheless. Once again, they send 3 out wide to the left. We got 1 out wide to the right. 1 man in the backfield, and once again calling signals here. It is Caden Smith. Smith getting ready, gets the snap. He hands it off, and actually he's going to go right through, and he's in. That is indeed number 8. So I'm assuming it's Connor Cowan. So that's another touchdown, and they were about the...
flags on the field.
We've got flags on the field, though, after the play, so we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, so the ball was on the 4-yard line. So it's a 4-yard run. That was Connor Cowan with 5:03 left. And here comes the special teams unit once again. Another point after. Looking to make it 48-zip. I mean, obviously there's still 1 game left to go in the season, but this will be the last game we're doing, so I can tell you that things are looking good for next year, though, because you've got a bunch of players here that are juniors. You've got Papanicolaou to Jesus, and also Bako, and that's another.
Good.
It's good. So now it's 48-0.
The last penalties.
So as I was mentioning here, you've got the quarterback, Michael Bako. He's a junior.
Offsetting.
And some of these other exciting players here. Temple is a junior. Alvarez is a junior. Bako is a junior. And what we've seen from them this year, there's a lot of promise looking for next year. So looking forward to, and actually what I think what the referees are doing here is they're signaling the clock to just go on running time. So they're just running the clock here. This is running time. So this is basically what would be the football version of the mercy rule, where they're just going to keep running the clock because obviously right now it's 48-0. Or maybe the referees are just cold and want to go home. Can't imagine what it's like on that flat field. It's pretty chilly up here in the stands. But nonetheless, Here we go once again. So let's see, that's number 28 with kickoff there. Just Carlos Quintana, who is a junior. And here we go. And that's another long kick. Will it make it all the way to the goal line? Yes, actually it will, but looks like he went over, and they're going to call it a touchback. So once again, Haverhill takes over from their own 20. 4 minutes left to go in quarter number 3.
That ball is going to be spotted at the 20-yard line of the
Here we go,
Hillies.
first and 20, first and 10, I should say, from the 20.
Haverhill.
Although Haverhill was here last time, and they wound up with a couple of line penalties, a couple of motion penalties, and that wound up pushing them back to the 10. So they really kind of, and then they came back from that, but then they got stopped when they got up to the 40. So not a good night for the Hillies in general. But they're still in there. They're still getting it out. They're still trying. And now they've got 2 on either side. And now they've actually got a change of quarterback here. And winning with it there, that's going to be Brewer Murray. I think they're trying a little Wildcat stuff here. Or Murray is listed on here actually as a linebacker and a tight end. And actually, hold on, coming in there now, that's actually Butcher Gonzalez.
Butcher Gonzalez on that carry.
Yep, I'm sorry, that was Butcher Gonzalez. I thought I saw 11, it was 10. So that's Leo Butcher Gonzalez, and he's in. I think Baco's done for the night. And we've got just a quick timeout for shoe tying here. And now we've got it now. 1 man in the backfield. And Butcher Gonzalez hits Alvarez now. Alvarez out wide and cuts inside and then gets wrapped up, gets a few yards out of it.
Pass to Alvarez is complete.
Did he make it? I don't think he did.
For a Haverhill first down.
It is actually first down Haverhill.
That ball is going to be spotted at Haverhill 30.
So they made it to the 30, so they did move the chain. So now we've got the first down and 10 for Haverhill on the 30-yard line. Excuse me. So here we go once again. This time they've got 3 out wide to the right, 1 to the left. Butcher Gonzalez gets it now, and he actually play fakes and he grabs it himself and gets a few yards out of it. I think he makes it all the way up to about the 35. So that's about a 4-yard gain, so it's going to be second down and 6. Minute 48 left to go in this second half. No, I'm sorry. This third quarter, part of the second half. I think the cold weather is getting to my brain. There we go once again. They're lining up here once again. They've got 3 wide on the right, 1 on the left. Butcher Gonzalez calling signals. He's got 1 man with him in the backfield, and here comes the snap. He's just going to throw it real quick, and he gets it out to Papanicolaou. Papanicolaou trying to make himself some room. He gets there, gets across the first down line, and then gets a little further. Gets across the sideline, goes out of bounds.
That's good enough for another Haverhill first.
So it's going to be about the 43-yard line. So once again, Haverhill moving the chains. And so the closing stats for Michael Baco tonight, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And now Butcher Gonzalez is in. And once again, we're just in running time. The quarter's almost over here. Probably have 1 or 2 plays left. And there we go once again. Fake handoff, he just takes it himself. And he runs out once again. Butcher Gonzalez gets out all the way to about the 50. So it looks to be about a 7-yard gain. Good first down yardage. So now it's going to be 2nd and 3 or second and 3 at the 50. In fact, the ball is just over the 50. No, actually close to the 49. So we're talking 2nd down and 2 now. So nice job by Leo Butcher Gonzalez there, faking the handoff and then just cutting inside and slicing through the line, getting through there. And so once again, he's got the players wide on either side, 1 man in back. Let's see what he does here. Takes the snap once again, and just a quick throw, and it goes to Alvarez now. Alvarez, it's enough for the first down, and he's in. He's in Central Catholic territory.
For another Haverhill first down.
Let's hear it for the Hillies, and that's going to end the third quarter here. But Haverhill has not given up. And we're going to basically, this is where you want the quarter to end, because you only have to walk like, like 10 yards either way. It's not like sometimes like you're down to the 2 and then all of a sudden at the end of the quarter you have to go all the way down the field. Here you're just basically going in midfield here. So here we go. So 3 quarters are in the books, and the Hillies right now are trailing. The score stands: the Central Catholic Raiders 48 and the Haverhill Hillies 0. But the Hillies once again on the move, trying to make something happen. And they have not given up yet, even with the disparity in the scores here. They're still going, which is a great sign for these guys. Rob Pike has to be proud of these guys still going out and trying their best.
And of course, we
forget the hidden talking strategy here.
Down there, selling up some great food.
And here we go, one coming out again.
Well.
Let's see.
Stop by and thank them for all they do.
So yeah, so let's see. It's Butcher Gonzalez once again. Papa Nicolao's in there. De Jesus is actually going wide to the left. And we're starting the clock. And they've got 3 to the right. Here's the snap. Butcher Gonzalez goes back. He's going to heave it, and he's got a man open. De Jesus, he catches it. He catches it, and that's a touchdown. Let's see. He stepped out of bounds. We thought it was a touchdown. No, he caught the sideline at about the 8-yard line, but that's a big pass play. And that's the first time they've tried a pass play like that tonight and connected. A couple of times before, the ball sailed a little over De Jesus' head. This time they hit him. And you see him, he looked over one shoulder, then looked over to the other shoulder, zeroed in on the ball, grabbed it, and then ran with it. Unfortunately, he did step out of bounds, but still, it means once again Haverhill has the ball, and this is where they had it at the end of the first half, but they couldn't punch it through. But now the ball is on the 8-yard line. Is that the 8 or the 7? No, that looks more like the 7. Either way, it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal on the 7. And Butcher Gonzalez has done a nice job just with the quarterback keepers and then with some of these passes too. Let's see what happens here. He gets it, and he's going to hand it off, and let's see here. No, he's not. Actually, it's a fake, as they had Perez going with a fake. Unfortunately, Butcher Gonzalez, nobody bought the fake, and he actually lost a yard. So it'll be a 2nd down and goal now from the 9-yard line. 10:45 left to go in the game. So they're coming out once again. Still haven't been able to get to the end zone tonight. They haven't been able to get past that goal line. They're trying this right now. Once again, Butcher Gonzalez in the set. He goes, and let's see here. He's looking to throw it. He's got it, and almost intercepted again. Oh, my goodness.
Butcher Gonzalez pass.
Oh, boy.
Play, and that'll bring 3rd down.
That's going to be 3rd down and goal now from the 9.
The Central Catholic.
And that's the thing where tonight the Hillies have thrown 3 interceptions, but there have been easily as many plays where it was like super scary, and it was either a tip ball or a juggled ball, or in that particular case, it was like right in the midsection of the player. He just couldn't respond to it in time. And so, they've dodged a few bullets tonight, but a few times they did not dodge those bullets. And one time it actually came back the other way to bite them. And that pick 6 interception return. So 3rd down now, 3rd down and goal from the 9. Butcher Gonzalez once again calling signals. He's got it now, and he's just looking to throw. He throws it up. He's got his man. That's De Jesus. And De Jesus with a touchdown.
De Jesus. Touchdown.
Jathan De Jesus, his first points of the night. And with 9:21 left, or actually probably like close to 9:30 left. Once again, the clock is still running, but Haverhill has their first points of the night. Clock is still going here. Once again, we're in running time right now. And they're going to go for 2 here. Butcher Gonzalez, with everyone spread out. They're going for the 2-point conversion here. We got a man in motion. Here comes the snap. And he's got it. It looks like he's got it. He does. That's Lucas Perez, I believe.
Points are good for 2.
That's a 2-point.
Lucas Perez.
Lucas Perez, number 7, makes it 8 for Haverhill. So now it's Central Catholic 48, Haverhill 8. They finally scored. They did a nice job getting it down the field in pretty quick time. Of course, the question now is what are you going to do with Central Catholic here? (48-8) is the score. And while we have a break in the play, just to remind you of a terrific program that airs here on HC Media, channel 1072, and it airs at 5:30 and 9:30 Monday through Saturday. I got the head bob there, so I know I'm right there. Lindsay Paris is your host for the Haverhill Journal. Now, you know, if someone would watch that on YouTube, they would think that you're a psychiatrist, because one time the auto captions in YouTube, when you say Haverhill Journal, it said Behavioral Journal. And I'm like, oh, Behavioral Journal, she's doing psychology with us too. Great. So there you go. Find out what's going on locally, and maybe even get some psychoanalysis of the Haverhill Journal with your host, Lindsay Paris. It can be seen on HC Media, channel 1072, which is the public access channel, 5:30 and 9:30 Monday through Saturday. And here's the kickoff once again, and let's see. There's a return. Oh, no. Here he goes. He's able to get it into Haverhill territory anyway. Looked like he was going to be able to get away with it for a little bit there. But didn't quite make it there, but it's a big return there.
McGanish in on that stop for the Hillies.
So here we go once again.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Haverhill
Central Catholic with terrific field position.
48-yard line. First down for Central Catholic.
So, by the way, Lindsay, for that promo, I hope you've got a nice lower third you can throw in there when we do the promo. It's all about cross-promoting, friends. And also, new things happening all the time at HC Media, including... I'm sorry? This game is actually going to be replayed too Wednesday at 7 for all of those of you out there in the viewing audience who maybe missed a part of this game tonight. And Central Catholic with the ball on first down. And doesn't look like they got much, maybe a yard or two. About 2, yeah, they're moving the marker. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 from about the 46-yard line.
Boom on the carry.
So here we go, 6 minutes left to go in the game.
Down for the Raiders. Ball's going to be spotted at the Haverhill 46-yard line.
And so here we go. I got to stop saying that all the time. I need a new catchphrase. So here we go. See, I just said it again. Darn it. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right, and now Smith takes the snap. He's got it now. And actually, that's not Smith anymore. That's going to be, I believe that's Jason DePalma, as they don't want their main guys.
On the keeper.
Yep, that's going to be DePalma, Jason DePalma, number 11 now, who is in for Caden Smith, who's done for the night, as is Michael Banco.
Segura in on that stop for the Hillies.
So here we go now for Haverhill. It is 3rd down and about 4.
43-yard
3rd and 4 from the 43 of Haverhill. I'm sorry, 3rd and 5 from the 43 of Haverhill. It'll be 3rd down now. And once again, DePalma comes in with the play. And he brings his team out to the line, and they're going to do it all over again here. 4:55 left to go in the game. Because once again, right now, we're just all under running time. There was no clock stoppage going on right now here. And DePalma looking for it. He gets the snap now, and he hands it off, and let's see here. He's down.
Ryan Hill on the carry.
So now we've got 4th down and 2. And so what are we going to do here? Get a little bit of a... Well, obviously, they're bringing in DePalma, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 2.
4th and short.
Yeah, 4th, actually more like 4th and 1.5 now. The ball between the 40 and the 39. So 4th and short yardage. And the Raiders come up to the line with 4 minutes left to go in the game. And here's the snap. He's just going to go for it. And I believe he's... Actually, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see where they mark his forward progress.
On the carry.
Let's see where they've got it here.
That's going to be good enough for a first.
That'll be a first down. He was able to make it. They counted forward progress out to about the 38-yard line. So that'll be another first down for the Raiders. At this point, I think they're just running the clock out. It's 3:26 right now left to go. And they make some substitutions coming in now. That's number 35. That's Dylan Doucette. Coming off is number 28. That's Carlos Quintana. And a senior night here, but we just lost one of the twos in the 2025. We're losing balloons here. First down and 10 at the Haverhill 38. And they've got 2 men wide on either side. And now De Palma has it. He hands it off, and he's wrapped right up there, number 35, Dylan Doucette. And then he is brought back down.
Bills on the carry.
Let's see if he goes back to the original line of scrimmage there. No, he lost about a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now.
4-2 in on that stop for the Hillies.
Second down and 11
that
now.
Ball's going to be spotted Haverhill 39
So
yard
ball's at the 39 right now. And once again, coming in with the play is De Palma. Out they come. It looks like they're going to just keep it on the ground here. Of course, that could be famous last words. Watch him throw it here. And no, he's just going to take it himself. And then he's not even going to make it back to the original line of scrimmage where they lost yardage from the original line of scrimmage. So they go back another yard, so now it's going to be 3rd and 12. And the ball brought back to the Haverhill 40. And we've got more balloons going skyward here. Forever to make their way to helium heaven. Chant going on. I can't make it out from here, but a bunch of people doing their chant. And so here we go. We've got 1 to the left, 3 to the right, and right now calling signals is De Palma once again. He takes the snap, and he's just going to hand it off. Actually, no, that's going to be a throw. And he gets to his man, and then he is wrapped right up, and he has a whole bunch of Hillies on him. Still able to get some yardage out of it, though.
Rodriguez is complete.
So there we go. Just under a minute left to go in this one here. I'll make sure I get my list of sponsors here for the post game. So here we go. It's 4th down now. 4th down and looks to be about 7. From the 35-yard line. And De Palma with it once again. And he's just going to take it and run with it. And he still almost gets to the first down. No, actually, I'm sorry. I had the wrong player in my eyesight there. So they're going to give the ball over on downs, but at this point it's pretty much elementary because and let's see here. That's going to be it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this game is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Final score here tonight from Haverhill Stadium. It is the Central Catholic Raiders 48 and the Haverhill Hillies 8. The Hillies' lone score came in the 4th quarter with about 9:30 left to go, so about 2.5 minutes into the quarter, as it was a pass play from the 9-yard line. It was Leo Butcher Gonzalez to Jathan De Jesus. The 2-point attempt was good, and that made it 48-8 at the time. And the rest of the scoring summary, basically, it's been all Central Catholic. They ran 3 times. They had a 43-yard run, a 5-yard run, a 2-yard run. They had a couple of pass plays, and they also ran back an interception for a touchdown, too. So there we go. That's where it ends up tonight. Once again, it is Central Catholic 48 and Haverhill 8. Thanks to our crew tonight. We've got Lindsay Paris. We've got also... There we go. We've got Jake LeBlanc. We've also got Aaron Scott here, too. Thanks a lot for all the help tonight. And also thanks to our fine football sponsors, Haverhill Bank with 6 locations to serve you. Azul Mexican Restaurant, 316 Groveland Street in Haverhill. State Line Pet Supply, 147 Plastow Road in Plastow. Aroma Joe's Coffee with locations in Bradford and Haverhill and all over the place. J&R Gutters, 213 Main Street in Plastow. And Joseph's Trattoria, 6 Moulton Way in Haverhill. That'll do it for our coverage tonight of Haverhill High School football and for the regular season, too. Thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. Thanks to the folks at HC Media, and thanks to you for being part of the telecast here. On behalf of our crew, Lindsay Paris, also Jake LeBlanc, and Aaron Scott, I'm Bill Robert, wishing you a good evening from Haverhill Stadium.